serious barrel of joy. I want to hear it for Big Swiss.
Thank you guys. No war, just dance. Thank you. Yeah. How you doing tonight?
It was kind of slow. How you doing? Good. Woo, yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I mean, just a question. Somebody know me in the crowd? No? My applause? All right, great. Time to change jokes. Shit.
No, I'm just kidding. So, my stage name is BIGSWISS. Don't think too much about it.
Yeah. I look at myself in the mirror and big and Swiss, and I was like, yeah, genius.
Yeah. Because the thing is, when you do comedy, I realize that you have, since nobody likes you in the first place, you have to like yourself, love yourself. In a way that even though you basically cross eyes, you have your cross eyes and you're missing teeth, you're still awesome, gorgeous, beautiful. This is the thing. Yeah.
So my stage name is BIGSWISS. My real name is Traumatic. It's a French old name, and it's really a therapy. I mean, I'm hiding the truth. I mean, my real name. If I'm telling you, you won't laugh for the right purpose. You ready?
It's ALPHONSE.
Yeah, Alphonse. No, traumatized. Like if I translate in English,
ALPHONSE is like Dick. My name is Dick.
Dick. Yeah. No, it doesn't sound very well. Yeah, it's awkward. Yeah. So anyway,
coming on stage, and I'm a big round of applause for Jane.
Yeah, she was really confident on stage, really motivated. But you need to understand, like few weeks ago, after the elections, I called her. She was so depressed. She was crying. I cannot believe this shit, motherfucker. I was like, what's wrong? You don't understand. I'm not an expat anymore. I'm a refugee. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. So anyway, she was talking about, her daughter. And also, I do have a daughter. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, she's 11 years old. Yeah. And she thought that she could be my comedy coach. So last time I got on stage in New York, before I got on stage, I was like, oh shit, this New York is a mecca of comedy. I'm stressed. She said, don't worry, Daddy. I'm here. I'm here to coach you. Remember the first time you got on stage? Yeah? You bumped drastically, horribly, bombastically. And she turned out to be like this Bob Marley. No, Mom, I'm not crying. You can't cry, Daddy, because you're a man after the show. Well, okay, all right, if you think so.
Anyway. You look at me, you're like, wow, this handsome young man, no?
I didn't like your laugh. Yeah. I mean, technically, you cannot tell that I'm 40 and a plus. Thank you.
Yeah. So the problem when you're 40, you were believing in hair like you're still 20. The problem is, you understand you're 40 and plus when now, I mean, before your nickname was Hulk, and now it's Shrek. It's traumatizing. The worst part is basically when you're 40 and plus, is like you make love to your woman and you can hear yourself snoring.
It's traumatizing. Anyway, speaking of my daughter,
because she's my angel, the chosen one, and she basically traumatized me, several times in my lifetime. I mean, I'm really older than her, but during COVID, she was basically struggling because she couldn't have a Happy Meal at McDonald's. So we went there, and she couldn't get it, so she started to be upset. In McDonald's, she started to cry, of course, sit down and lay down, and me as a father, I'm walking around, I'm like, and you want to destroy, but no, you cannot. Too many witnesses. So what I did is a reverse psychology.
I start to cry. I sit down. I yell, Allah! The people start going back and forth. And my daughter, you look at me, she was like, She grabbed my hand, cleaned my tears, and whooped my ass. Dogs don't make cats, and I have to love her by default. I'm not even sure anymore. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. And funny that Jane was talking about accents. I'm traveling with my daughter, we try to show her the world. So we went to Paris, and her mother, she's American, so we're speaking fluently English. And sometimes when I'm forgetting I'm Swiss and French Swiss speaker, I speak English with her. And I was in Paris walking around, Eiffel Tower, pictures, everything, okay. Got pickpockets, okay, it's okay. So anyway, we went to the subway, and I told my daughter, I said, listen, when you're in Paris, this is what I learned. Even though you speak French, you have to speak English to be respected. Because Frenchies, they got this kind of cocky attitude. Like, when you hear French, it's like, they're irritated. They cannot basically hear this, their mother tongue. We're like, motherfucker, je t'ai pas, les va dire fou. Like, really, like, and then she said, Daddy, you're exaggerating. He said, watch. And when I say that, we were like basically doing line. It was like the desk, to get subway tickets. And the lady, the French lady, ouais, je vais aller là-bas. And after that, the other guys started to yell there, mais t'es qu'une seule, back and forth. And my mom was, what the? I said, watch. She left, kind of upset, yelling, cursing all the name. I went to the guy and said, excuse me, sir. No, he's a French accent. I have to get back. Fuck it up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm confused. In my head, I'm so confused. Be American. All right. I have to speak French and say it in English accent. All right, okay. All right. Excusez-moi, monsieur, je voudrais avoir un petit ticket, s'il vous plaît. Yes, it's from Harlem, New York. It was, oh, bien sûr, pas de problème, magnifique. J'adore New York, j'adore les États-Unis, cowboy, rap, Jay-Z. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, sir. And when we were leaving, the guy said, I really like you, you're the best. And suddenly my daughter turned around and said, merci beaucoup, monsieur. And the cursing came back in French and back and forth. Anyway, no French line, it was just like, to feel the vibe of it. So anyway, we went to New York with my daughter. And she had an idea again to go to McDonald's, it was this summer. And it was like 10 p.m., because we walked around Central Park everywhere. And we went to Harlem. And you need to understand, Harlem, after 10 p.m., it's like, it's the zoo without animals. And you have a lot of drug dealers and also of consuming of drugs. So anyway, I was walking with my daughter going to McDonald's. And she was like walking and she said, Daddy. I said, what, my love? I'm scared. I was like, me too. So anyway, she got her Big Mac meal, whatever. We went to, the next day to Statue of Liberty. It's French. So we went there and I didn't know that they had a pedestal and they had at least 1,522 steps to go on top. And I suggest her to do it. Because I tried to save money. The elevator was like $50 per person, so I'm like, fucking, I'm gonna walk. So we started, I was motivated, and she's young, so she started back and forth, walking, running. And I look at her, and I was like, I can't take it anymore. I said, my love, follow your journey, your destiny, leave me here to die. And she turned around, she said, Daddy, come on, you did 2 steps, please. So anyway, after New York, we came back, and usually, I'm spending so much money for my beautiful chosen one, beautiful. So I had to take, flight. I had tickets. The problem with tickets, they are expensive. So I was googling like free cheap tickets. I got 2 technically because she was with me half price, even though we didn't have to pay in this flight. It's basically they pay you to get in the plane. I was really motivated, and I realized that the company was European Airlines. So I took another flight, cheap too. I understood why it was so cheap. It was SAS, Scandinavian Airlines. Those, Norse and Viking, whatever they are. We got in the plane, bam, a lot of space, no chair, only wood stick. Like my little mountain of wood stick. I checked, it was labeled IKEA. We had to build up our own chair. Without plane. It took me 2 hours, no, like 8 hours. The whole flight.
Anyway, I'm okay. Still struggling in life, as you can tell. You know, I really believe that my career will start in 2019. I was like, shit, I'm done. I'm going to do comedy. I'm going to tell my parents I will do comedy. I'm basically ready for it. And COVID showed up. I mean, you know, fuck. You know, I don't have any opportunity chance. Like, you know, I'm like, this is the time, the right time to do comedy. 2020, March. What? Mandate? What? Isolate? What quarantine for 2 years? Oh, shit. Anyway, I start again, you know, as you can tell. I'm doing okay, you know, being in a small town in Geneva with beautiful people who love me like I love myself. Yeah, anyway. I will finish with this little note. I went to ski. Yes. I can ski. You don't believe me? I don't believe myself. I can ski. The problem when you ski when you're a man is not going down the hill. It's going up. You know, the ski lift, the famous one. You know, the one is a metal bar, and at the bottom you have a plastic plate, supposed to support your legacy. So I went up like this. And my girlfriend in the back, I've never seen her so happy in her life. She enjoyed. She went up with the ski lift, down with the ski lift. Up, down, up. 5 hours. Oh my God. Oh. Me, I was struggling. I saw the light. You know when you see the light? I have to drink some water because it's really pressure. I saw the light. You know, this narrow light, and you realize that much in the hand, you know, and suddenly in my head, I had this noise, this music, this melody came out. I was like, oh, and I had to sing with it. I was like, no, not now. It's not the time. Thank you. That's all for me tonight.
Keep it going for big. Keep it going for big.